Hello everybody, this is Michael Stephen Vargas from WeGoChess.com, and today I'm going to be talking about something that is not well discussed, which is what qualities actually fits a good chess player. Because we like to talk about the strategic stuff like skill-based knowledge. However, I do believe that personality also makes it easier for someone to master chess and actually separates one from the rest of decent players and those that actually reach their plateau much sooner. If you have these personalities, I believe, if you don't have these qualities, I believe that you are much more likely to be good at chess. And that is the topics. And here they are. First quality is diligence. So becoming a hard worker. So a lot of people think that playing chess and excelling in chess is purely talent. This is absolutely not true. There wasn't any point in history that chess is much more effort based than today, because you just can't defeat people who learn so many theoretical openings and computer moves, right? Because computer moves are just much superior than human moves. If someone works on their computer and there are opening theories, they will beat anyone who, even if they are actually much more talented, they will beat those talented people if they studied more. So if you are diligent, you are much more likely to succeed. Next quality, second quality is extreme dedication. So studying chess can be quite boring. You have to do a lot of it. So someone who is dedicated to push through those distractions, those obstacles, right, that makes you veer away from chess, are much more likely to get the desired result. And so extreme dedication is an important quality. Third quality is persistence. So especially if you are not seeing that much result, which is likely you won't see much result. If you just study chess, you will know this is just the way things are. There's just so much things to learn. You actually need to stick through long enough to actually find those results. Because if you studied a lot of things and doesn't see the results right away and quit, it doesn't matter how much things you study. So persistence is really an important quality. Next is resilience. So if for example you have a bad tournament or just a losing streak, right? Some people would actually quit on the spot and believe that this is not for them, this game is not for them, even though it is just a one-off time thing, right? If you are a beginner or even decent player, you will experience some losing streak at some point in time. And so those who could come back from these moments, these losing moments in chess, are those, it's also part of persistence, are those that will stick long enough to see the results that they want. So this makes it an important quality, persistence. I mean resilience. Quality number 5 is a hunger for learning. So chess is mostly a knowledge-based game. You have to learn a lot of things. If you have hunger for knowledge, hunger for just learning every individual details without actually burning off your passion candle, then you will be much more likely ahead than anyone else out there. Quality number 6, creativity. So yes, chess is mostly about knowledge, like learning stuff. However, there will be situations where you do need to be creative. You need to create something from imagination, your own, from your intuition, whatever it is. Creativity is also an important aspect to this, and it also separates a player who succeeds and those who barely succeeds. Quality number 7 is uniqueness. So if you are studying chess, likely your competitors are studying the same thing that you do. I mean, you're studying the same topic, and so if you can bring something like a style that makes you unique and stand out from all other individuals out there, then it's much more harder for anyone to prepare against you, right? Because you're unique. There's not a lot of basis in playing against you. So uniqueness is definitely a good quality that would separate someone from anybody else out there and give some sort of a competitive advantage. Quality number 8, incredible memory. So this is not this is not rocket science. Learning theoretical openings takes a lot of memorization skills. And if you are naturally good at memorization, then you are much more likely to thrive in opening. So memorization will also let you remember games that you have already played, and also with games of famous positions that could come up in your own games. So memorization is definitely an important quality. Quality number 9, flexibility, which is also akin to adaptability, right? There's so much unpredictable occurrence in the board that you can just study everything, just like with theory. There's being able to actually create something on your own in these circumstances where something unexpected happen. Being flexible is actually a good quality of a chess player. Quality number 10, not afraid to try new things, which is also akin to experimentation, right? There's knowledge in chess have become so much saturated. Creating something new is really rare, or seeing something new is really rare, and so winning is really much more difficult with this if you actually follow the same pattern of only learning things that are already out there. So maybe you should also try things on your own. Maybe it's just an opening that not a lot of people play, but you think will work on you, for you. So don't be afraid to try new things if you want to be a good chess player. Next quality is patient. So a lot of players who've actually been good at chess doesn't see some result at some moment in time, and of course that's also part of persistence. But also in the actual game, what I see is a lot of the mistakes of beginners is they're not patient enough. They try to rush things. So good players are much more likely to wait for the correct timing in order to make their moves, and so that's definitely a good quality. Next quality is becoming mentally tough. So if you have participated in any chess competitions like ever, then you know that it is pretty exhausting mentally. So much because you have to play so many games at such a short period of time. So quality of a quality of a good chess player is you have to be able to push through these tough, mentally tough, stressful situations. You could develop this over time, or you could inherently have that mental toughness, but it's really important. Next quality is becoming physically tough. So there has been a lot of studies that chess can actually be very physically stressful because of sitting, right? I mean, even at jobs, governments are starting to require people to have breaks, right? If they're just sitting all day, because it could break the back. But this is the exact situation that we see in chess tournaments where you are forced to do this. So if you are physically strong enough to actually resist that stiffness, you're pretty good, right? So it's a good quality of a good chess player. And last quality is can be calm under pressure. So it's no wonder that if you are participating in any competition ever, there's gonna be a lot of pressure at stake, especially those crucial moments. Like in chess game, there's just one crucial moment that can turn the tide of the game to your favor or against your favor. So if you can be calm against this on these situations, especially in time trouble, right? It will make worlds of difference. And that is all that this video is about, the qualities that make a good chess player. And so if you can see these qualities upon you, if you think you can acquire this over time, then good for you, and continue pursuing chess because you are likely going to get to the stage that you want to be. And so if you have something more to add, you can feel free to comment below. And if you have liked this video, give this an actual like. And that is all. See you maybe next video. Sleep well and play chess.